Middle of July, sun high in the sky, sweltering rays melting me away. All right, I'm done. Time for some fun. Let's head to the beach. Ocean wind in my hair, calming fresh air, soft ocean mist. A girl could get used to this. Walking along the coastline, admiring all that today is mine. Stopping to go further in, letting the waves call me home to. Curling my toes in the cold, wet sand, waves tugging at my legs, my toes holding where I stand. It tickles, it tingles the sand moving all around as I sink deeper and deeper into the ground. Sand is so infinitely small, yet soft enough to catch me when I fall. Not so easy to hold just one single piece. My mind wonders how the sand became surrounded around me. Sand is just so interesting, changing form to so many different things. Almost always something that glistens in the sun, as if it's always dreamt to be admired, loved, a new start for each one. What a journey sand must take, starting from such a hard place. Waves crashing, pounding against solid rock. Waves just don't give up. They take and they take until it breaks. And here, my dear friend, is the birth of our sand. Many pieces are breathed, but waves do not set them free. Maybe this is why. Maybe this is when the dream starts for our poor little sand. Sand gets separated from sister and brother, moved far from rock, father and mother, sent all different seas, far off beaches, waves constantly moving sand all around, never to be still, no home on solid ground. Ah, but for our poor little sand who dreams of wishes and kisses, some dreams do come true. That is, if only for a few. On one of these far-off beaches a storm started to brew. Rain poured, heavy winds blew. Dark gray clouds filled the sky, and lightning began to strike the ocean side. Ocean waves reflecting bright with each electric shock, while very near, sand transformed into clear, shiny rock. The coastline stretching far, still small sand remained. Shuddering in fear they did, that they would stay just the same. Pick me! Pick me! Tiny voices shout out with their loudest scream. Lightning danced along the shore, getting to all it could until the storm was no more. Big dreams had come true for what was once sand, thanks to that storm and its mystical hand. Now sparkling sea glass lined the worn out shore. This glass in all its beauty would be picked up the following day by all who came by, tourists, hunters, scavengers, even small children at play. From here, our new friend's journey goes on, transformed into glass statues, jewelry, priceless pieces of art, loved forever here on. So lucky for those that lightning did choose. Ah, but this is not the only dream that came true. As I mentioned, there were a few. For there is a dream in store for the sand that sways at the bottom of the seas, wishing to settle. Waves let it still, longing to be put down. This sand just may end up on a crown. Our poor little sand is in trouble, and you're not gonna like this. But it's trapped in a dark abyss. Rough and bumpy up above, slimy and sticky where it feels pressured to stay. Unable to move, it's trapped in this smelly, awful place. There's no telling when it will be let out. Days go by, then weeks and months. All that pressure, so much pressure, pushing and squeezing. Could our dear friend possibly be changing? But it's too dark for our little sand to see what change it could be. Suddenly, earth, where our friend stood, threshed violently, bouncing our friend about. What's happening? Oh, I wish I could get out. Then something amazing happened, as if someone heard his longing wish. A crack of light gave our friend an elegant kiss. Out in the sun, our friend saw from where he came. It wasn't a hole, not a dark, smelly cave. Our friend was held inside a shell, a sea animal's mouth. After forever long, he had finally been freed. A fisherman ripped our friend out. Now out in the sun, our friend took a good look at himself. Our friend, the sand, grew and grew inside that shell. Out in the sun, our friend's new surface, so perfectly smooth and round, shines so magnificently well. Our friend, the sand, had become a wondrous pearl. His dream to be loved and admired had more than come true. His value and his worth are wanted by more than just a few. I know what you're thinking, our friend's journey. So, what's next? Well, that's just too complex. It could be on the neck of a bride. Our friend could wander to the ear of a wife. Maybe our friend will travel to Her Majesty's ring. With luck, our friend will end up on the crown of a king. In the end, it doesn't matter really. What once was sand, too small to fight back against a wave, with a longing heart, dreamt to be saved. Now it will be forever loved by everyone, pearl and glass. See what I mean? Isn't sand an interesting thing?